Okay, boom, bam, and we back. Okay, all right. Okay, so Elimination Chamber. Thumbs up for y'all motherfuckers. Everything is smooth, everything is working. I hear my voice crispy and clean. So we aight. But y'all, okay, Elimination Chamber, man, from the top, man. I got my list, man. Y'all can't see it, man. I got my list right here for a couple things, couple notes I need to keep track of so I don't be just going off rambling into infinity. Y'all wouldn't want that, man. You know what I mean? Trust me, man. Okay? Yo, okay, so boom. It's John Cena turning heel. Y'all believe that shit? Huh? Y'all believe that shit, man? Look at this boyhood smile on my face, huh? Look at this smile on my face. Oh man, you know it's real. Huh? Come on, man. That's a it's still real to me, damn it moment for all wrestling fans around the world, man. You can't trip on that shit, man. Come on, man. Cause you know why it attaches back to when wrestling was very emotional. Even more so emotional to us. Maybe even real to many of us. Personally, I feel like I always knew wrestling was scripted. I think I always knew that. I don't think I ever, from a young age, ever watched it feeling like, oh shit, this ain't, oh my god, this ain't real. I don't think I ever had that moment. I feel like I always knew what it was and it was lit. I was like, yo, this shit's lit. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? But that's me. I'm lit like that still, you know? But yo, John Cena turning heel? That's crazy shit, bro. Come on, man. And I feel that because that was my guy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But I will say this: he was especially my guy when he first came out as the Doctor of Thugonomics as a heel. I just thought, man, Cena as a heel when he first came out with rapping and stuff when he's coming down the entrance way, man. Old school freestyle verses too. What you know about when they used to drop that beat in the background and the shit was kind of off beat, that Jim Johnston produced hip hop beat. Jim Johnston, we need you back, but you cannot produce rap. Real talk, man. But hey, John Cena tried to flow to that whack rap track that Jim Johnson threw up. You know what I'm saying, in the background when John Cena was trying to cut a rapping promo. Old school John Cena, man. Doctor of Thugonomics, man. Oh man, come on, bro. I just thought he was lit, man. He was so aggressive. And everything he did, like in the ring, like when he was holding the submission, he just had that, bro. And that is something I missed straight away when he became a face. And it was very rare that we've seen that level of aggression ever since from John Cena. So that's something I've been waiting for goddamn damn near 20 years. So the fact that it's happening right now before our very eyes, whoo, it's just gonna be exciting, man. Huh? What did The Rock tell y'all motherfuckers, man? He said, shut your mouth, know your role, or know your role and shut your mouth. Strap on in, and let The Rock take you on the goddamn ride he's taking you on. And enjoy the goddamn ride that The Rock is taking you on. And motherfucker, he's brought us to quite an interesting destination or stopover in this continuous ride that he's taking us on. Because oh, the ride ain't over yet. Johnson turning heel. That's crazy. Yo, she's excited, man. Wrestling is cool again. Come on. All right. But yo, what y'all think of Travis Scott walking down the ring with The Rock? That was wild too. Who would have expected that? I did not expect that. It's kind of random, but I don't know if they're trying to do like a callback to the Dennis Rodman type of thing. Well, when Hogan was in the NWO and WCW back in the day. You know what I mean? Getting a little celebrities involved. Obviously, Travis Scott has the theme music, I believe, for WrestleMania. I know he's got the one for Raw. Um, I thought that was interesting. I thought him in the back. There's a few things that people are not noticing because a lot of people are saying, "Oh, well, it's taken away from the guys in the ring." Okay, well, of course, it's definitely going to get people to even more so tune into this moment. It's already a huge, gigantic moment with The Rock John Cena and Cody Rhodes. But throwing Travis Scott into the mix from a social media standpoint, from an audience that reaches outside of the WWE, right? But it's right in that demographic. I mean, speaking of wrestling is cool again, and maybe trying to get some of that teenage to young adult male audience back into the mix like it was in the Attitude Era. You know what I mean? That rebellious teenager demographic. I mean, it makes sense. You have to understand the psychology of what they're doing and what they're trying to attract and the kind of eyes they're trying to attract on the product. Just the same thing they did with I Show Speed in the Royal Rumble, right? That's going to be shared to Travis Scott's platforms, and people are going to see that. Yo, wrestling is cool now. I want to be cool too. Let me watch wrestling. I mean, fuck, Drake was there too. God damn it, right? A lot of these guys is there. So I think it's something to do with things of that nature. So it's more than just, um, you know what I mean? Y'all opinion, fuck out y'all opinion sometimes. Y'all don't understand sometimes the intricacies of what these guys are doing sometimes. Let the motherfuckers cook, all right? God damn, man. Let Dwayne, let The Rock do the cooking. Y'all do the watching, god damn it. Shut your mouth. I don't know why I'm saying in the wrong order. Know your role and shut your mouth. But yo, beyond that, okay, from a storyline aspect with Travis Scott, what y'all also missing, and I think there's been little sprinkles of this just to fuck with people, I feel like. Because you got the whole Hollywood thing. The Rock, Hollywood. Sell your soul. I can promise you this. You're here, I could take you here. All your dreams could come true. Some of the uncomfortableness. There's these weird rumors in Hollywood. Illuminati, things that I feel like they are playing with that a little bit, just to fuck with you. Because really, what is this whole business about The Rock coming out and saying, which is kind of out of character? What is it, The Undertaker? Uh, I want your soul, right? You know what I mean? So Travis Scott, Hollywood, The Rock has a lot of power in Hollywood, a lot of connects. You can bring in a guy like Travis Scott. You can maybe even make an influence because The Rock is, even though Travis Scott is here, The Rock is still here. Maybe you can even influence Travis Scott to do a little bit of some unsavory things. I mean, this guy thumped Cody Rhodes in the back of his head. That was lit, by the way. Some of y'all motherfuckers talking about Cody's hurt. Motherfucker, he's Cody Rhodes, and this is Travis Scott. I don't give a damn if he's hurt in real life. Motherfucker better downplay that shit. He about to be injured by a motherfucking 150-pound Travis Scott. That shit just, he's the WWE champion. Tell him one hit, one little slap is going to take him out. Actually, for WrestleMania, oh no, he injured him for WrestleMania. That shit, he ain't going to be injured, all right? Calm the fuck down. Motherfucker wrestled with a fucked up chest and shit. Think motherfucker's going to be out of WrestleMania because little old Travis Scott, little skinny, y'all call he's 130 pounds, skinny Travis Scott. Y'all think that motherfucker, little slap to the side of Cody Rhodes' head top is going to put him out of action? For real? Anyways, man, god damn do I ramble. Anyways, yeah, there's just some sort of Illuminati energy. The Rock, Travis Scott in black, Hollywood, sell your soul. You know what I mean? A little satanism type of vibe. Travis Scott's aesthetic. If you're a hip hop fan, if you're in that world a little bit, he's a little bit of that dark, kind of, you would say, aesthetic. I don't want to call it Satanist, but it has a little bit of that vibe, even if it's just for the fuck with people on some rebellious shit. You know what I'm saying? Who else has that aesthetic in the hip hop world? Travis Scott, Playboy Cardi, guys like that. What's that other dude's name? Trippie Redd. You know what I mean? It's not that kind of vibe, right? Not, and maybe they're doing it more for an aesthetic, but then you have the whole Hollywood and a lot of weird shit kind of goes down behind the scenes in Hollywood. And when The Rock is saying your soul and he's very vague about it, we don't really know. I feel like they're playing with us a little bit, just to fuck around a little bit in that world, and maybe some of it is some real shit. Or they're trying to expose some real shit, or they're just trying to play with us a little bit. Pause, but you know what I'm saying? Like, even those pause moments, I don't know, man. I feel like there's little sprinkles in there that they're just trying to mess with you a little bit. So that's why I feel like the Travis Scott being side by side with The Rock in all black. Remember what happened in Astro World? And the concert was called "Meet Me at the Other Side." So just to, whether it's they're really trying to go all the way there or not, they're just fucking with you a little bit. And I think those are little touches, little strokes of genius, man. Like I should little things like that is genius. So it still works in the storyline as well as for social media clicks and exposure. Okay, I don't think I explained that well, but y'all get the goddamn point. All right. But anyways, fucking crazy moment. All right, what a goddamn moment. All right, Travis Scott was lit in it. I don't give a damn what y'all say. You know what I mean? Man, box Cody like that. Just that whole statement that The Rock likes to say and repeat and bring back, and I think we are seeing that. Wrestling is cool. You need some anarchy, right? I think someone was saying something like it looks like a mafia hit with all those guys in there. Because 3 people is a group, right? 3 or more is a group. So you had Travis Scott, Cena, The Rock, Cody Rhodes all by his lonely. And he's just getting mobbed down. He didn't want to take the orders of the final boss. And the man got thumped. And even Travis got a little 1-2 thump in there. Like, that was a real special segment. I don't know, man. When The Rock be coming back around this time, he's making some magical moments. You seen him do it last year. We got the final boss. Now we got to heel John Cena. It's just a magnificent stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Is this the greatest heel turn of all time? I mean, for me it is. For my generation it is. All right? I can't definitively say that. I wasn't really around watching for that Hulk Hogan turn, and I believe 1996. I've seen footage of it, but is that the same of being there in the moment when it's happening in real time? No, it ain't. All y'all fucking millennial motherfuckers talking about this is the greatest heel turn of all time. Listen, y'all weren't around for that Hogan shit, so we don't know shit. Plus, I will say my generation of wrestling fans, we also be hating on Hogan. So you think we're gonna put a guy that we all hate on, right? I try not to partake in that bullshit too much nowadays, right? Although I understand some of the reasons to hate on the motherfucker, right? But you know what I'm saying? The people that lived through that era understand the power of Hulk Hogan and how much that transcended the industry when he was linking up with Vince McMahon and bringing wrestling so much to the forefront, to the mainstream, and then only to turn heel many years later when he defected to WCW. I can't describe it. I wasn't around. Motherfuckers were throwing garbage in the ring and shit. Crazy. Okay? But for my generation, I was the people that started watching wrestling, let's say, after the year 2000. Absolutely. Because this motherfucker's been a goddamn full-fledged babyface for over 20 years. At the end of his career, now he's going to go heel? Why? Why, John? Why? You know what I'm saying? So I just love a lot of the little storytelling elements that they're delving so deep into nowadays, man. So I think it's a great era. A lot of motherfuckers be complaining too much. I heard a lot of motherfuckers complaining. I know I ramble. Let me fucking talk. All right, this is a new YouTube channel right now. All right, I'm getting used to it. I'm getting in rhythm. All right, I'm getting in rhythm. It's gonna get all the way there soon. I'm gonna abbreviate shit soon. But right now, let me goddamn speak from the top of my head. All right, what I'm saying is a lot of motherfuckers be complaining when they're talking about this WrestleMania is the most stale of WrestleMania I've seen in years. Definitely in stark contrast to what happened last year. Motherfucker, hey, how the fuck was this shit stale at all this year in 2025? I mean, there has been so much unpredictable shit. Why the fuck would you want to know what the main event is from so long ago? What, in January? Because Jey Uso won, your motherfuckers is pissed off on the internet. Because motherfucker Jey Uso be getting some ovations, motherfucker. Some pops. Yeets. Alright? But yo, like, a lot of complaining and bullshit. Like, motherfucker, like, let the motherfuckers cook. But when shit's unpredictable, when I can't predict wrestling, Listen, I've been watching wrestling for over 20 years, bro. Okay? I can predict almost anything. Me and my man's like, me and my cousin, like, we can sit there and pretty much predict the whole card. Like that's how it always has been, specifically, especially in the Vince McMahon era. So the fact that Drew could have won, Punk could have won, Seth could have won, all these guys had a legitimate chance of winning based on star power, storyline. There's no clear cut, it's obviously this guy like it usually is, it usually was, as an experienced wrestling fan, is something I've never seen before. And that's because they are taking into effect the reality aspect of things, the behind the scenes aspect of things, the internet. And they're seeing what we say online. They're seeing what we say on different podcasts and different creators on YouTube. And maybe one guy throws in an idea, and when something becomes too obvious, they say, fuck that shit, we're going to go this way. I think they're looking at everything we're doing. So they're trying to swerve us, but they're still doing it in a way that makes sense for the storyline and maintains the integrity. I love it right now. Okay? So shit's unpredictable. That's what I want. That makes it fun for me. That makes me get emotionally invested. When it's too predictable, it's flat. I already know who's going to win. I already know which matches are going to be made. Whatever. But shit's unpredictable. And even before the Elimination Chamber with the Cena heel turn, which was the epitome of unpredictable, it was still unpredictable before that. Just from the fact, who the hell is going to win? Because Seth is tied up with Roman, but he's also tied up with Punk. And Drew McIntyre is tied up with Roman to an extent. He's always coming after the bloodline members and saying that's the moment that caused him so much pain and agony, and he's still upset at Punk and him and Seth, and who's a face, who's a heel. I love it. I can't predict it. It's exciting. So it's been a great WrestleMania year. So fuck y'all. All right? Yeah.